Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice, and welcome to your weekly reading for the week starting March 19th, 2018. As always, remember these are general, so keep an open mind for the messages and watch your moon and rising sun readings as well. So, let's see what's going on here. At the bottom of the deck, as your overall energy, we do have the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, a lot of you are dealing with having to make a choice during this time. For some, I feel like you've had to make a choice and you've been dealing with this for at least 2 weeks prior, okay? Going back and forth on something, back and forth. Should I do this or shouldn't I do this? Should I stay or should I go? Should I reach out or should I not reach out? Should I hear them out or should I block them? Or it's just going back and forth on a decision that you thought you made, okay, for others. And for others of you, this is going back and forth because you have to make a decision and you can't decide. One day you feel like, okay, this is what I want to do, and then the next day you feel like, well, maybe no, I want to look at the other option. So a lot of indecision that you're dealing with. For others of you, this is just having to balance a lot of different things during this time, so you're very, very busy. You might be asked to take on another person's role or responsibilities during this time temporarily. You might be asked to care for someone during this time in terms of, help them out with money or help them out with a place to stay or help them out with whatever. And you're probably going to take on that burden, okay? I'm getting, family members or very, very close friends with this energy. For others of you, this is definitely you deciding how you want to earn your living, either looking at getting an additional job or looking at changing your job, or looking at starting a business, and so then you would have your 9 to 5 and your business to look at. But for some, you're definitely looking at getting a second strand of income during this time. For your career, your finances, your personal projects, school and education, we have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant, for some of you, this is same old. This is a big company or a family company, a place you've been in for a really long time, maybe since you came out of, since you graduated, okay, since you finished your education, you just started this job and you've been there for ever since. And so it's getting a little boring, it's getting a little predictable, and you're starting to think about what else might be out there for you. So for some of you, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at your options during this time. For others of you, you're looking at where to go to school, if you want to go back to school, if you want to take on additional training, courses, classes to further your career, if you want to change your career, if you want to become a teacher, okay, that can also come up here. If you want to start working from home, if you want to start your own business or a family business, that is also coming up here, okay, or a spiritual-based business also. And for others of you, this is getting a job. This is getting a job with a big company or anything like government institutions or banks or police or financial institutions of any kind, where it's banks or it's lenders or it's brokers or it's anything like that. But something that would be very secure. For some, it's hospitals, okay, or the health system in general. Something that it would be very secure for you, and it would be a really good role for you to be in, okay? Something to do with, if you work for that company, your background checks go a lot easier, or if you work for that company, it's a lot easier for you to apply for things because they just go off where you work alone and they trust you more, okay? Something like that coming up here for you. You could also be making a decision about the place you work in, especially if you have gotten romantically involved with someone else and it's not working out, okay? It's affecting your work in a bad way, in a negative way. For your home and family, we have the Chariot. So with your home and family and the Chariot, for some, you're thinking about moving out. You're thinking about moving on your own. Or this is family coming in. Now you've got water sign around this, especially Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So you might see this person come visit you or come live with you for a while, or you have to help out this person, or they're coming to your aid, okay, whatever the case may be. For others of you, this is about moving, so you're looking at, okay, where do I want to go, what house do I want to get, what apartment do I want to move to, what area do I want to live in, what school do I want my kids to go in, to go to, and because you have to go, okay? You have to go, and so you're really starting to get stressed out because, okay, I don't have any more time to make this decision. For others of you, this is also about going back to work, okay? If you've had a child, or if you have been off for whatever reason, okay, off work or on sabbatical or whatever the case may be, this is about you going back to work. And again, it might be something that you've put off or tried to postpone and give yourself more time, but you have to go, okay? It's just one of them things where you have to go. For your emotional life and love life, we do have the Five of Swords. So with the Five of Swords, maybe you have to go because you're breaking up with someone, or because it's really not working out and you need a break from that person. The Five of Swords is air sign energy, so Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Maybe they have Cancer in their chart as well, and this is the same person. But there's definitely discord, discontent, arguments, petty fights, people just saying whatever they need to get their way, to have the last word. A very proud person that takes things to the extreme, okay? They can't get over their own pride. And so with the Two of Pentacles, you might be considering ending a relationship, okay? Because it's something that has been ongoing. It's been on and off, on and off, on and off. And so that's got you to the point where, you know what, do I really want to do this for the rest of my life? Or how long am I going to have to put up with this, okay? So for some of you, that's the decision that you're going to have to make. Remember, you have to think of yourself, and you have to think about the long term. You have to think about your long-term health and happiness. And at the end of the day, if someone is a source of chaos, drama, pain in your life, they shouldn't be there, okay? So just take that for whatever it's worth. For others of you, you are dealing with bullies, and it's really affecting how you feel about yourself and what you're wanting to do and what you can do. This could be in the workplace, this could be with the so-called friends, this could be with anything. You might be dealing with bullies, people who are pressuring you, making you feel like you have to prove yourself to them, or like you have to earn their approval, or like you have to, and it could be family as well, where they're pressuring you a lot, either to get married, or to have kids, or to work for the family business, or to help family out, carry them, whatever the case may be, okay? Remember, with the Five of Swords, you have to, under circumstances like this, you have to become the Five of Swords, where you have to say, no, I'm sorry, I'm not taking any prisoners. This is not happening. I'm putting my foot down. I don't care, okay? And just stick to that story until they leave you alone. For others of you, if you are looking to date with this energy, just know that you might be coming across some not really great people. If someone's making you feel like you have to jump through hoops for them, they're not worth it, okay? So just keep that in mind. For your health and well-being, we have the Ten of Swords. So again, this is an ending that is happening that's affecting you very physically, okay? And it could be to do with your romantic life. Remember that everything has a beginning and an ending, and if something is struggling to stay alive in your life and it's taking a toll on you and it's hurting you more than anything else, it's time to let it end, okay? So just keep that in mind, because it's affecting your health and it's not worth it. For others of you, this is about surgery or cosmetic procedures, or surgery to correct anything in your back or anything to do with your mobility. You might be looking at that. For others of you, this is about breaks or fractures, or where your muscle spasm, and you have to rest because of that. It might be that you're in a field of work that is damaging your health, and so your decision is about, okay, I really need to change what I do for a living. You might be also looking at talking to a counselor or a therapist to overcome sadness, sorrow, or depression during this time, okay? And to also get on top of any mood swings or struggles you might have with balance and hormones or balanced emotions, okay? You're looking at getting treatment for that. And your overall guidance, we have Cherry, number 9, live an extraordinary life. Now, live an extraordinary life. This means be different, be yourself, be true to yourself, You don't have to fit in with anyone. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You don't have to conform to whoever. You have your own life to live. You have your own dreams to chase. You have your own goals to accomplish. And if people around you are bringing you down and creating drama, chaos, conflict in your life, this means separate from that. Separate, detach. Go on your own path, okay? Because that will bring you a lot of fulfillment and a lot of happiness. Whatever needs to end in your life at this time, let it end. It's for the better, okay? So that is your reading for the week. I hope that it makes sense. I hope that it helps you. Remember, it is general, so it's not talking about everyone. Watch your moon and rising sign readings and enjoy your week. I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.